referred to as father of bank assurance in India. The kind of work that you have done in bank assurance, if you talk about the sheer volume of work that you would have done, perhaps would be the largest that anybody would have done across the globe, considering the size that India has. And then you ventured with your organization to the southeast, and you've done significant amount of work in the southeast as well. So, as a leader in bank assurance and also particularly in insurance, you've headed a very large organization in life insurance here in India, MetLife, and you were instrumental in taking that organization to the next level. It was already a big organization, but you established that organization within India. In insurance, I wanted to understand from you, what do you see the prospects of insurance as such? And what do you see are the opportunities that, say, for instance, a larger investor, if they're looking to invest, what are the kind of pockets of opportunity that you see in this insurance industry?
Insurance, is a very broader subject. It's a very old industry that has evolved differently in different economies across the world. And as you know, it opened up in India in 1999, and since then there have been more than 50 players that have come in life, general, and health insurance. Just to use a broad word, insurance may not be right. I think it will be good for us to look at in the perspective of life insurance, general insurance, health insurance. And when we say general in India, it means outside the country PNC is what they call it. So I would say that I think all of these types of insurance has really grown in India, and we have close to 20 plus multinationals, larger of the large companies in the world who are here from all the continents. These are American companies, European companies, Japanese companies. So not only has penetration increased, it's also the per capita spend on insurance that has increased. So I would say that compared to developed markets, we are still underpenetrated. Our per capita spend on insurance is still low, which poses a huge opportunity for many other players who want to be in the country. Now, coming specifically to, you talked about bank assurance. Bank assurance is something that has done very well in India, and that is traditionally because we have a very large and a very profitable banking segment, which covers the length and breadth of the country. And when we look at bank assurance, it's very different in American markets where you have to deal with a third party, or you have to deal with a broker who would actually be a financial advisor to the customer, and then he generates that customer's lead or interest and then sources the product from the manufacturers. Whereas in Asian markets, we call bank assurance as more of a retail bank assurance, wherein the retail customers have been sold insurance from the bank branches traditionally, and that has done very well. So bank assurance has different forms. It's worked through JVs in certain markets. It's working through distribution agreements, and we have all the models in India, as you have seen. So it's been a great journey being a part of the industry before it really opened up, and then being a part of a project with Old Mutual that I did, and I was the first employee of Old Mutual in India, and then becoming first 5 with Aviva, and then building that company up. And then finally coming to MetLife and spending 7.5 years as country manager, where it was transformation. So I think over the last 15 years, one has seen the industry really flourish. And I would expect that is something which will continue for the next about 5 to 10 years.